Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The last 30 minutes before I sat down to film were one of the most frantic moments of my life, but everything is okay. We're great. I'm going to try to calmly do my makeup now. And yes, there's still an echo, there's still no furniture, and I'm still on the floor. The furniture I'm trying to get like in the storage and all that jazz so I can get situated is not available at the moment. And I'm getting really stressed out because every time I check, it says not available. With all of that said, let's just get into some makeup therapy because I desperately need it. As usual, I'm taking my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. I always use this to prep my face just because I like it. Don't know where I was going with that, but I just really like it. It moisturizes my skin. It feels really nice and it doesn't like do anything weird with my foundation. It's actually kind of funny because it's one of those things I consistently use every time I do my makeup for the past like month or so, maybe even more. I'm almost done. Like I never finish things these days. I don't really know where this look is gonna go today. All I do know is I kind of want to use this for my eyes. This is new BH Sweet Shop Sugar Cone Eyeshadow Palette. They have like a variety of color stories, but this one obviously spoke to me the most. If this is not me in a palette, I don't know what is. So I definitely want to do something a little bit more like the neutral side, just because I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the face first. I'm gonna do something a little bit different, which is wearing my concealer underneath my foundation. Just wanna try it. I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. I'm gonna use the shade 10 Light. It's not like a super brightening concealer. It's fairly like skin tone. I don't wanna go too bright, but this concealer is very full coverage. I love it, it's fantastic. And I just want to try this technique. That's obviously a lot of concealer. For some reason I forgot and I thought I was putting foundation on, but yeah, I did not mean to put this much concealer on my face. So I kind of want to do like all the spot concealing that I need to do, which is basically my entire face because my skin sucks right now. I just figured if I do this, I will use less foundation and we'll just see how my skin looks. I'm gonna go into this little e.l.f. sponge here and blend this out because this concealer does dry down pretty quickly. I'm gonna use the new ColourPop foundation again. This will be the third time I'm trying it out. And so far, I'm actually really liking it. It's one of those foundations that I find that just looks really nicer over time. The more I wear it, the more it just kind of becomes more natural looking on my skin, which I really do enjoy that a lot. All right, concealer is all blended out. And I'm gonna take the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Foundation. I'm using the shade 45W. It's what I've been using. I've kind of been using this foundation mainly with a brush, but I'm gonna go full sponge today because we did go in with like a more full coverage concealer. I don't think I need to go more heavy like with a brush because brush usually gives me more coverage. It's actually working out really nice with the sponge. So I wanted to sit down and film this video and I realized that my camera batteries were all dead. So I had to patiently wait for it to charge even though I was like really ready to film. So I started doing some things around the house and then I realized one of my necklaces was no longer on my neck. And I just went crazy. I was like, where the heck did my necklace go? Where could it possibly have been? I checked inside of my bra, I checked my pants, I checked everywhere I can in the house. I even went outside, up and down the stairs like 30 million times. And I finally found it in a box in my beauty room that I have no idea how it even got in there. I was not even using that box. I don't know. We have a ghost in this house misplacing my things. Quite possibly, honestly, probably. So today for contour, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand in Fair Medium. I want like a really easy blend today, and this one's very easy to blend out, even though it looks super scary when you first put it on. Should I use a sponge or should I use a brush? Oh, what is that line I just made going downwards? Okay, Jess. I'm gonna try to erase that, and I'm gonna tap it in with a brush first, get the majority of it blended out into the hairline, don't forget, and then I'm gonna go back into my sponge that has a little bit of the remaining like foundation still in it, to tap this out further and kind of like have it blend a lot nicer, even though that actually doesn't look too bad. How pretty that is, natural, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm actually running low on this as well. It feels kind of good to run out of makeup products because it's very rare for me to finish things. And if I'm finishing things, you know I really like it because I use it all the time in my day-to-day off camera. That is way too much for the nose. Yikes. Okay, well, so this bracelet I'm wearing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't wear bracelets. I don't really like bracelets. They always bother me, and just, I don't know, it's just not my thing. But this actually is my baby bracelet from when I was an infant. I was at my mom's house going through like her jewelry and stuff, and we came across this and I stole it. The one thing I will say I like doing my concealer after foundation is after I do my contour, I like to clean up my face and kind of like re-sculpt it again with the concealer. But because I already have my concealer foundation on, like I feel like if I need to go in with more concealer, that's just more product. But that's just me, and I feel like I will kind of get a hang of the process. But I do love the concealer before foundation thing. I used to do that all the freaking time when I actually started getting into makeup. That's what I used to always do, and I don't know why I stopped. I guess you just get influenced by how like everyone does their makeup. Just do it the way you want. I'm just gonna take a teeny tiny amount of the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer in 8, which is a little bit lighter than the 10, and I'm just gonna do a tiny amount on my nose bridge just so I can kind of add a little bit more lightness in the center, just like that. I'm gonna go into my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Use the same sponge to set my face. Setting your face with like a damp beauty sponge is so much more superior to a brush. Just for me personally, I feel like the powder looks less cakey. I really just lock in my makeup more. Every time I use a brush, I feel like my face isn't like fully set, and it ends up kind of feeling a little bit tacky still. Plus when I use a brush, it just flies everywhere. It's a lot more messy. For my bronzer, my tried and true, my one true love, this is the Jouer Sunlight and Suntan Bronzer Duos. My favorite, I love it. And going in with my Zoeva 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek, which is my favorite bronzer brush of all time. There's just something about this. Also, I have to mention this because I keep smelling myself. That sounds so disgusting before I finish the sentence. I smell beautiful. I'm wearing a new perfume that I got in PR, which I was like, okay. So it's by the brand KIMCHI. I think that's how I pronounce it. I think it's Huda Beauty's sister's fragrance brand. If I'm not mistaken, her name is Mona. I could be very wrong, you guys, please don't quote me, but she sent out like it's a new fragrance, and it smells so good. It's like really musky, sweet, and jasmine-y. I don't know. It smells amazing. Like the fact that I can actually smell a perfume on me an hour later, that's crazy. Because usually I can't smell a perfume on me after 5 minutes. For my blush, again, I'm using Jouer. This is the Adore Blush Duo. One of my absolute favorite blushes ever. I just like mixing the two shades together. I don't know, just something about this blush and bronze from Jouer. It's amazing. I've been using them for like years at this point. Excuse me. Excuse me. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Galactic See-Through Highlight, which is one of my faves. And I'm going to use this new brush from the BH Sweet Shop collection. It's so cute, it has sprinkles on it. This looks like it's going to be a really good highlight brush. You guys know I always use that one BH highlight brush that I absolutely love. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, that's a pretty highlight. I have not been feeling so great this past few months. It's just been a lot going on. Oh, there's a lot of noise outside, I'm so sorry. There's just been a lot going on. I haven't been myself, and today alone, like I just haven't been feeling very good, and this just makes me feel better. Just putting makeup on and hanging out with you guys, it's a good feeling. Also, I'm really hungry. My stomach just growled really loudly. Before we continue, I'm gonna try this new Becca Cosmetics Hydra Light. It's like a lip balm plumping situation, and I'm using the shade Mist, which is like, I'm assuming it doesn't have any color, but they do have tinted ones as well. Oh my god, that smells like, that smells like something. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, my lips are so crusty, that's disgusting. Okay, it does have some color to it. It looks like I'm dead. They found my body in an ocean, pulled me out, and my lips are purple. That was really morbid. I apologize. Also, my battery's dying already. Great. In this moment of lots of noise, I'm just gonna do my brows. This part's not very interesting, so while I do my brows, I will speed through this very quickly. You guys don't have to listen to the background noise. Let's get into the eyes. I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, and it's called Sugar Rush. I'm just gonna kind of wet that all over my eye, but mostly like my crease. I don't know if it's gonna be like a darker nude. Maybe it might be too dark to put underneath my brow bone. Yeah, but it's a really pretty transition shade. Probably use this if you use like really dark brown and you wanna kind of blend it out a little bit better. You can use this shade. It's kind of like my skin tone. I'm gonna go into Delicious. It's like a nice warm matte brown. These colors are so pretty. And I'm going to start layering. Oh, that is so pigmented. I feel like I'm racing with my battery to not die. I have another one. Don't worry, guys. I'm pretty sure none of you guys were worried. I'm the only one who's worried here. I don't know about this lip balm color, like the blue. It feels really good. It's like a nice consistency. I don't know if it's not doing anything plumping to my lips. At least I don't feel anything at all. The color is just questionable. The blue, thought it was gonna be like clear, but it's not. With a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna go into Toasted. I'm just kind of going down the line here. And I'm going to deepen up my crease. These are blending really nicely. Don't like the brush I'm using, I will say that. What is this even? What is that? Jouer. Not English. I'm gonna use one of the little new BH brushes. It's a lot softer. Oh yeah, much better. So last kind of matte shade we have in here is called Homemade. Oh boy, I'm gonna take a very tiny amount of this one. Tap that out. And I'm gonna keep this kind of just on the outer part of my eyes. So I'm gonna go back to the shade Sugar Rush with the first giant blending brush, and I'm going to very kind of loosely just use this on top of everything, mostly like up above my crease, if that makes any sense, just to blend everything out. And I'm going to kind of diffuse like the wing. I kind of want to just bring the shadow out, and I'm gonna use that color to kind of help me blend everything. I love me like a really grungy brown smoky eye. I hate that like natural lighting kind of dulls out like colors like in the camera. In real life, like it looks so rich and brown and chocolatey, but I feel like it looks really muted in the camera from like what I'm seeing. So there's 4 metallic shades. This one right here is so, oh wow, okay. And let's, oh geez, okay. All right, I have not swatched this palette. All right, so these are some of the most creamy metallics I have seen. Let me put them on the back of my hand. I am really hoping that you guys can see this and that it's not out of focus. Yeah, I had to change my battery. So now I'm gonna go into Cookie Dough. I'm gonna take that on a very small brush. I'm gonna apply this in my inner corners to brighten up the look. I'm not quite sure what I wanna put on my lids. Any of these would work. It's just a matter of, do I wanna go dark or light? I'm kind of gonna put this on my brow bone as well. Oh shoot, okay, that was a lot. I think I'm gonna do this one, keep it kind of like a neutral bronzy tone. I don't wanna go too gold and I don't wanna go too dark. So I'm gonna take Dipped and I'm gonna apply this with my finger, because that is how I like to apply metallic shadows. Ooh, it kind of had like a very soft rose goldy type of goldness. What? I'm gonna take a little bit of that really dark brown matte Homemade and just apply a little bit more just kind of in here, meshing like those shadows together. Looking good. I don't think I want to do a winged liner. I do feel like I need a little bit of dimension maybe on my lash line, so almost dropped my palette. Call me crazy, but I'm actually gonna go into the Cherry on Top palette, and I'm gonna take this color right here. It's called Sprinkles, and it's like this really deep maroony shade. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm gonna use that with an angled brush, and I think I'm gonna do like a little smoky liner action on top. I'm gonna see if this like shows up, but I don't know. I think it's gonna look real pretty. I feel like colors like this, maroons, deep plums, burgundies look really pretty on brown eyes. And they look good on every type of eyes, but I feel like when I wear colors like that, it really brings out my brown eyes. Ooh, yes, I like that a lot. Kind of like a fun little twist on my neutral eye moment. If I know I'm not gonna do a wing, I will take a little bit of that sprinkle shade on a small brush and I will just very slightly add a little shadow to the ends of my eyes just to kind of mesh the lash line color into like my crease, just so it looks like very cohesive. I thought the battery issue was a problem. Now I'm running out of space on my memory card and I don't have any extras. So really quickly, I'm going to line my waterline with this Nabla Cupid's Arrow Full Color Stylo in Arrow number 3, which is kind of like a maroony plum color, just to pick up on that shade. And then I'm going to apply my Marc Jacobs mascara and I'll be right back. Here is the finished eye look. I really like how it came out and I'm very happy I put that maroon on my eyes because it definitely it did something different to the eye look and I'm very happy about it. So now let's move on to the lips and finish everything up. For my lips, I kind of want to try these out because I just got them. It's the M Cosmetics Soft Blur Velvet Lip Liner and it comes in 5 shades and they all seem to be pretty like neutral toned, like different shades of neutrals. I don't know which one I want to use. They're definitely all my type of lip liner. So these are all of like the colors. I do feel like, I don't know, will these go with everybody's skin tone? They will go with mine because I'm pretty fair. That anybody who's like deeper or more tan than me is, I don't know if that's gonna show up too much. I think I'm gonna go into the shade Mink, which was kind of like a very medium toned brown. And I'm gonna line. Ooh, it feels really nice. Feels amazing, like that. Ooh, that feels very good. Perfect for overlining. I can't talk in lip line, okay? That looks absolutely beautiful. I'm kind of obsessed with this lip liner. It feels amazing on the lips. It doesn't feel dry at all. I kind of want to leave it like this, but just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go into the Becca Hydra Light, that same lip balm we used, except I'm gonna use a tinted color. This one is in Tide, which looks like a really nice kind of rosy shade. And I'm just going to apply a little bit to the center of my lips. I can't get over this smell. It smells so good. It's like a candy and I can't put my finger on it. That actually looks beautiful and it feels fantastic. Wow. We are done and I'm very happy with my look. It's beautiful. I feel cute. I very much love the complexion. It is so smooth. I'm definitely going to be doing the concealer before foundation thing again. It just, I don't know, something about it just looks really amazing and I've really been loving the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. It's definitely my top 3 right now. I just think it looks stunning on the skin. I'm very happy right now. This was also kind of like an unofficial trying some new products video. Not too many, but we tried some new things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, mesijesibeauty, Instagram, MAKEUPBYJESI. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so before you go. And also hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post a new video and you don't miss out. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!